Hey Greg, let's talk bourbon. All right, got a special treat today. A friend of mine, Jim, stopped over and set me up with a double blind. So I've got 6 glasses in front of me. All I know is that they're bourbon, and that's it. Don't know which ones they would be. Around the house here, I probably have about 100, 110 bottles that are open. He said they're all bourbon, so that's probably 70, 75 of them. So it could be any of them. So I don't know which glasses contain which bourbon. And, they're all numbered 1 to 6. And we will find out. So here we go. Glass number 1. Well, this one's definitely got some rye in it, because I smell cloves. And even some honeysuckle. This has actually got quite a bit of rye in it, I bet. It's also got some caramel, touch of vanilla. Glass B. Let's go A to F, shall we? Glass B. Oh, this one's more of a straight up bourbon. Boy, this is caramel, maybe a little bit of hazelnut. Maybe a little bit of cinnamon in there as well. Glass C. This one has a lighter nose than the first two. Has some rye notes. I get some cloves. Otherwise, there's some sweetness there that I can't quite put my finger on. Maybe some fruit there. Maybe a little bit of like a green apple or a pear. Glass D. This one's tasty. Caramel. Nutmeg. Hazelnut. Maybe a little bit of raspberry. Yeah, I don't know. That one's really smells wonderful. All right. Glass E. This one's not quite as strong in the nose. Having to try to coax something out of it here. But it's got, some caramel, vanilla. Maybe a touch of clove. And glass F. Malty. This one's rather malty. Malty, bready. Maybe a touch nutty. With, I don't know, maybe some stone fruit. Interesting. All right. Let's go on the palate, starting with A. Rather fruity, fruit forward. I don't think I necessarily got that on the nose. But this is apples and watermelon, and along with some baking spices and some caramel. That's pretty good on the palate. Glass B. This has more of a pear and caramel flavor to it, but there's something else there. I'm trying to put my finger on. Something artificial. It also has a little bit of baking spices, but very little in the background. Yeah, I'm just not sure what to say about that artificial kind of a note that's there in this one. Kind of mid-palate. I don't know, I'm going to have to think on that one a little bit. Glass C. This is the one that was a little light on the nose. There was two of them. It's a little light on the palate as well. Light, crisp. Maybe a touch thin, but sweet. Vanilla with like confectionery sugar and maybe some pear. And just a touch of baking spice in the background, but just a touch. Glass D. This is the one with the hazelnut. This is really tasty. I don't know what this is, but it's really well balanced. It's got a great mouthfeel. It's a little bit more viscous, a little more syrupy to it. Nice blend of vanilla, caramel, hazelnut, baking spice. That's a nice pour. All right, glass E. This is the other one that was light on the nose. On the palate, it's not as light on the palate. On the palate, it's pretty nice, actually. I would say apricot. And probably, obviously, it does have a fair amount of baking spice in the back of the palate that kind of comes in. But it's not too overpowering. With some caramel. Cinnamon. Maybe nutmeg. Yeah, not sure about the nutmeg. All right, glass F. Yeah, this one's different. It's light. On one hand, it's a little peppery, but on the other hand, that's the finish. It's kind of a peppery baking spice, but it's more, like I said, more on the black pepper side of it. But the front of the palate is some vanilla with a fruit that I'm having a hard time picking out. Almost like more of a nectarine, or yeah, I guess I could go with nectarine covered with like a vanilla cream. It's more along those lines. All right. Now I need to eliminate one. All right. So to start out, I'm probably going to start targeting some of these here that were a little lighter on the nose. I do have to say that everything that's here tastes pretty darn good. None of these are something that I'm disappointed with, right? Everything tastes good. They're all good pours in their own way. But this letter C, it's sweet and fruity, but it's a little light. I'm going to have to put letter C out in 6th place. All right. Now I got to figure out where I'm going next. That really does. Class A really does have a nice nose. And this letter D is also really nice. You know, I gotta say, this Class E, it's got a light nose, but the palate is not light. The palate has nice flavor to it. And letter B is the one I said that had a little bit of artificial kind of a flavor to it that I still can't quite put my finger on. I'm going to go B out in 5th place. I'm not sure what that is that I'm tasting. I haven't quite figured it out. But I'm going to hold it against it in this blind for today, right? If I did this same blind tomorrow, I might come up with different results. Boy, that D is standing out. I don't know what it is, but it's standing out. All right, time for a little cheese. Set my palate. Hard cheese really does a nice job of like resetting the palate, help you taste it. All right. I'm going to go F out in 4th, A out in 3rd. And what's interesting is that means that E, which had the second lightest nose, I've left it up here for 2nd place. I'm really enjoying the palate of this letter E, even though the nose is a little light. I just find that the palate is just really well balanced. It's fruit forward. It's sweet. A little spice in the back end. I'm going to let E be second place. But this D, I got to tell you, it's just been standing out this whole time. I don't know what it is, but it's just really tasty. It smells great. It tastes great. That's my number one. All right. So I still have Jim here in the background. And
what number is number 6?
All right, number 6. I don't know if you heard there. That's Jim. Last place, 6th place, is number 2. Oh. I like this bottle, but it does have a light nose. I have commented on that in the past. So this is blackened. This is a rabbit hole product that they did for one of the guys in Metallica, and it's tasty, but it's a little light, especially on the nose. So that one ended up going out in 6th place. I'm kind of sad about that. So in 5th place, I got number 6. No way. This is one of my favorite bottles. I can't believe that Old Dominic. This is a really good bottle. This went out in 5th place. This is the one that I said had like some kind of like an artificial kind of note going on in it. And I couldn't put my finger on it. Now, granted, I suppose you could claim here that this is Tennessee whiskey and not bourbon, but actually, if you follow the rules of Tennessee whiskey, they're all bourbons, right? All right, boy, I'm sad about both of these. I don't know what to say here. All right, in 4th place, letter F, is number 1. Wow. Well, I can't be upset about that. Here's another one of my favorites. Old Elk 4 grain. So you can't complain about losing to Old Elk 4 grain. This is a really good bottle. And to think that 3 bottles beat this. All right, let's find out what they are. In 3rd place. Number 4. Wow. So we got some. Looks like Jim here has some heavy hitters in this one. So in 4th place we have, or 3rd place. Sorry, we have Jefferson's Ocean. Single barrel strength, store pick. This happens to be Voyage 33. This is really good stuff. Now, if you would have told me about these 3 here, I don't know if I would have put them in the same order. I don't think I would have. But they're all good. They're all good. So, all right. So in 2nd place, number 3. This is the one that had kind of a light nose, but I was just really enjoying it. Wow. Now, I just did a blind with this bottle. Maybe I should put the glasses behind it, so that you can see these better. This is only a $50 bottle. All right. This is just for price comparison here, this is a $40 bottle. This, what was it? I don't know. I had to buy this at the distillery. This is a distillery only. This was like 90 or 100. I'm not sure which it was. This 4 grain here was 85, I think. The Jefferson's Ocean was 90. This Blue Note that I just had a blind recently where I put this in last place. And today And I think I put it in last place that day because it had the light nose, and it does have a light nose. But I'm just really enjoying it on the palate today. I just thought it was really well balanced today. It was hitting all the right notes for me, all the blue notes for me. So, anyways, this is Blue Note, single barrel strength, store pick, $50. Wow. I'm glad because I love this bottle. So I'm glad it did well. All right. The winner is number 5. Oh my. This doesn't surprise me one bit. This bottle is a heavy hitter right here, right? This is Bardstown single barrel. You could only get this. I bought this back in April. The only place you could get this was at the Louisville location for Bardstown. This is absolutely fantastic bottle. Not a surprise to me that it was. I mean, all of them were good. I said that from the beginning. They were all good. But this one, every time through, was just stood out. Absolutely the best one. Wasn't a question. And I'm not surprised. This is a candidate for being the best bottle I own. So here we are. I mean, I don't know, Jim. I don't know. He picked
economics on the Bardstown.
Oh, okay. Well, this was, I believe I got this for about $85 actually at Bardstown. They don't always have it, and it was a Louisville location exclusive. So, wow. I mean, there's a lot of really good bottles here. So, Black in here shouldn't feel bad because you lost to a lot of really good bottles here. Jim really went all out here. But I am really surprised, though. The thing that really comes across to me as the big surprise is that Blue Note did as well as it did. Because I had these two in the same blind together just last week, and this one got crushed, and this one placed second. So, I don't know. Just like I say, this is my order for today. Every day can be different, right? They're all great bottles. So, there it is. I hope you liked the blind, and I hope you had as much fun as I did. Peace out.